You might be wondering, where have I been all this time? Shaky, shaky. You might be wondering, where have I been all this time? And what am I doing at 11 p.m. with a bucket hat? From what I realized from my last video, people like me talking about Denmark. People like relating to themselves in different contexts. I think, oh God. Yeah, this is a shambles. Oh, that is dry. Anyways, I'd like to talk about school life. Now, a lot of you might be thinking, what is school life in Denmark, you know? And for me, as a British person, you might want to hear my opinions. Yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. With IB, it's a bit sticky because everyone's so different, so like you won't get the same vibe as you would in a normal Danish class. So it's not like A-levels or like, because you know in England classes are a lot bigger, so like people, they don't meet certain people. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, people will talk to certain people, but then those people don't talk to each other. The Danish classes is a lot more close compared to UK classes because there's less people, so people are getting close to each other and they really bond to each other compared to what we normally see in UK. But with IB, it's a bit sticky because there's loads of different groups. Because people come from different countries. With Danish courses, it's a lot easier compared to A-levels. That's because they've got a lot of subjects, but it's less in depth. They even got stuff like music or whatever. Now, obviously, you guys don't care about that. Let's just be honest here. If you guys really and truly care about that, I'll make a video about it, innit? But I'm talking about like the life, like parties, this and that, yeah. Because school life can be boring, you know, your studies, this and that. Like, why would you care? The biggest thing I want to talk about, yeah, is Studenthood. I've just been to one because I'm done with my studies. Yeah, it's a really good experience. So basically, it's what they do. They'll put you in trucks, they'll take you around to people's houses, and then they'll make you eat, and then then there's like a final party at the end where everyone just like gets wasted. That's the simple way to put it, but yeah, it's just pure vibes when you're on the truck. Listen, there is a chance you might get kidnapped. I'm joking. You're with your friends on a truck. This is what I mean by Danish classes being close to each other. It's more vibes when you know the people you're with, because you relate to them. But with IB, you can't do that. So like with IB, it was kind of vibes. You know what they did? Oh, let me tell you this. Okay, usually they separate the truck. So we had two trucks. They separated so that one truck has like people that they're like the similar people, and other truck with similar people. Because Danish people don't like international people, it's not like that, but it's just like they don't mix. So now I'm editing my video right now, and I forgot one crucial thing. It's not that people hate international people. Yeah, Danish people, it's not like that. It's just that IB is a fucking weird place. You know what, I'm not even gonna get too much into it. I'll leave that for another video, but all I'll say is this. It was a whole school assembly, and the guy decided to run in naked. He ran through the whole naked. I don't think. Just deep it for 2 seconds, please. He ran into the hall naked. It's actually ruined the whole reputation. See, Danish people love me because I know Danish, and I know the culture. So people love me. But then you see these international people that are running naked and act like tramps and dickheads and crackheads. Bro, that's the people that Danish people hate. So they put the Danish people onto one truck, the international people onto another. It just seemed like segregation. It just seemed like segregation. If I'm honest with you, I'll show you some videos right here.
Oh, hi.
What's your name?
Abdi Ali.
100%, man, it was vibes. But I think the only problem was that people didn't get drunk as much as I hoped. But on the other truck, they were completely gone. Because I've never experienced being with drunk people, bro. Because I'm a good boy. I'm not on it personally. So obviously, I come down to sit with my friends. And this girl, she comes up to me and she says, oh, Jevin, someone ruined my hoodie. And I was like, okay. And she was like, oh, look, Jevin, shall I show it to you? And I was like, okay. And then it just had red wine on it, and they were like, oh my God, I'm not gonna be friends with this guy anymore. She started crying, bro. I didn't know what to do. And I was just there like awkward. I was like, to make it sound nice, yeah, the Studenthood is really vibes. because they not only like they blast out music in the truck, we all sing along, and then we have conversations with each other, and we get to know each other a bit more, especially with IB since we're also like different. So like when we go to people's houses, we chill there for a bit, of course, and we have like different types of food. And bro, there's one part, yeah, I went to someone's house and they gave Arabic food. You know them. It's like them grape leaves. I don't know what they're called, but they got meat inside it. And bro, I took a bite. The flavor just. The flavors. See what I was doing? I can't even speak English anymore. That's what I was doing. It was actually insane. I've never tried Arabic food in my life, so like it was definitely an experience, bro. It's just great. It's a grape leaf, and then inside it it's got rice and then some meat mixed inside it. And bro, the flavor once the grape leaf is just torn apart and you just a tiny, so I need just a tiny bit. And bro, the flavors were bursting into my mouth. Alright, school parties in general. I don't know if they do that in UK. Like especially with A-levels, they don't do a lot of school parties. I don't know why. But when I mean parties, I mean like proper parties with the DJ and drinks, this and that. For me personally, my experience is kind of dry because I had COVID, so I missed out on like 1 year of going out on parties and stuff. 2, I wasn't integrated properly, so I didn't have a job, so I couldn't get money to go to the party, and I'd have to use my mom's money for it. And I was like, nah, that's not worth it. But yeah, when I did get money, I went once, and yeah, it was calm, I guess. You know, they put some white people music because Danish people, bro, there's so many white people there. It's not like Southall or like Wembley or whatnot, bro. Like there's so many white people in one place. The only place where you'll see like multicultural people is like it's big cities like Aarhus or Copenhagen. Other than that, bro, you see 1 or 2 of like Tamil people, Arabic people, Somali people. Whoa, Somali people here and there. But yeah, other than that, white people, bro. Yeah, they put like Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, man. Yeah, long day. And the funny, bro, I feel like I've turned into a white man since I came here. I feel like I turned into what? I don't listen to Justin Bieber. I was there singing, baby, bro. I don't know why, bro. I turned into a homosexual. Like, I don't get it. Pure vibes though, pure vibes. When you go to a good school that have sick parties, they will invite rappers or like good artists, famous artists into their school parties. I remember a friend of mine, yeah, he was like, are you jealous? And I was like, why? And he's like, this person, they all came to the school party. And I was like, bro, what do you mean? How did they come? And he was like, I didn't pay for it. And I was like, bro, I paid what? I paid 10 quid to see nothing. Paid 10 quid to stay there for an hour and come back. But nah, yo, the last party that I had, you know the end of year one, bro, that was vibes. You know why? Because the Tamil person was DJing, bro. You know when someone's multicultural and the DJ, bro? That's how you know it's gonna be vibes. Because, bro, they know what they're doing. They'll put some bangers on, bro. They're not like these white DJs putting some Taylor Swift or that's Justin Bieber, bro. They put bangers on bangers, bro. It was actually insane. Oh my god, you should have seen me, bro. I was all over the place. I'm not the type to party as well, bro. I'm just a chill at home type of guy, man. Alright, enough of the party stuff, man. I'll get into integration because people want to know what it's like once you get into a new country. Since you know English, it's easier to get into Denmark. Because everyone knows English here, they'll be able to understand you. But most of them can speak back. They've got the level of English here is pretty high compared to other countries. So it's easy to integrate on it, like to an extent. Now, if you want to live here, that's when you gotta be a bit like you have to put the work in. You need to learn Danish. You need to learn the culture because you can't live in a country and then not know anything about the country, because people, they won't relate to you. People, they'll make their own jokes and then you feel left out. Is it worth it if you think about it? If you want close friends, you have to learn the language. Without communication, you're not gonna make any friends. That's why watching my video. Tech talk. And another problem is since Denmark is already a close country, like it's a small country with people that have already bonded to their friends or whatnot. Like they've already created a close friend group. When an outsider comes in, it's just a bit awkward. It will take time. You have to trust the process. That's 100%, bro. For me, it took me a year to at least get to know people. If you're moving to a different country, it takes time. But at the end of the day, like you of course you'll get used to it. And the last thing I want to talk about before I end the video, because I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to make it like just a cheeky video, just give you a quick teaser. Academic expectations. Now, people don't care about it. People don't care about studies. If you're smart, you're smart. People get jealous. From my course at least. A lot of people got jealous for smart people, but at the end of the day, people don't care if you're smart or if you're dumb. No one cares. Because at the end of the day, you're still going uni. You're still going to get the degree you wanted. Or unless you're like August level. I don't know why I even violated, but yeah. Unless you're proper stupid, then people be like, oh yeah, this. They care about personalities a lot more. and they care about what you've done in your life. That's why when I came here it was difficult, because I was very focused on my studies and I didn't get to go out and explore my different options that I had, especially at a young age when you're, with your parents and stuff. It's difficult to go out and here and there. Once you move out of your comfort zone, you learn a lot more. People ask me, why did I move? This is the exact same reason. Like, bro, the longer I live here, I think of England in a different way. When I first came, I was like, oh, I miss England. Like, once you build your life here, you realize, like, is it worth living in England? Like, I don't mean it in a bad way. You can live in England if you want. It's your choice at the end of the day. But it wasn't for me. Do I want to live in a place that like sells houses for 300-400k, and that's at minimum? Do I want my kids to go to like a certain school and like mess up their studies or go out with the wrong type of people? I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff when I'm here, because like I can trust my son or my daughter. Denmark is a small place. I don't need to be scared about where they've gone, they've gone here. Like, I can be like, oh yeah, they're here. And crimes don't happen often as well. Like, think about your think about your life. I know this video is a bit pointless, but like I hope you got a quick teaser of what I'm trying to do. And just let me know if you guys want more in the comments. I do want to take my bucket hat off, but I think you guys know the reason why I've kept this on. Like, subscribe, comment down below what you want. I think I know what I'm gonna do, so yeah, I'll shush him off. Yeah.